Welcome to our daily devotional for April 26, 2021. We're going to talk about home building today, and our verse for the day is from Psalm 127, verse 1. Unless the Lord builds a house, the work of the builders is wasted. Unless the Lord protects a city, guarding it with sentries will do no good. So the writer of Psalm 127, Solomon, he's describing the importance of God's involvement in both the building of homes and cities. And the way it's described, it's as if the Lord himself serves to provide the only source of stable building materials and absolute security against attack. It was often the case in those days that city builders, they first erected walls in an effort to keep out enemies while they built the rest of the city. But unfortunately, reliance solely on these walls, they often proved fruitless because the wall, in and of itself, provided little more than a false sense of security. In the same way, you and I might oftentimes erect walls of some sort in an effort to protect our own homes and families. But these also are walls that only provide an illusion of security. Truly, the only source of ultimate protection that you and I can trust for our homes and families is Almighty God. Unless we trust in and rely upon God, any other efforts that we make are wasted. That's because the strength and stability of a home is dependent upon the kind of hope and peace and love and joy that comes solely from Jesus Christ. Without Christ, the home remains vulnerable to attack by all manner of evil temptations and influences and words and actions. Now, rather than working harder and harder to achieve happiness in the home, our time is better spent recognizing God's love for us and the reality that He will provide what we need when we put our time, energy, and efforts into welcoming Him into our homes by letting Christ be an honored member of our families. Now, our passage for the day is from Psalm 127, and I'll read to you verses 1 and 2 from the New Living Translation of God's Holy Word. Unless the Lord builds a house, the work of the builders is wasted. Unless the Lord protects a city, guarding it with sentries will do no good. It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously working for food to eat, for God gives rest to His loved ones. Now, suggested additional readings for today's devotional would be from Psalm chapter 37, verses 1 through 9, and Matthew chapter 6, verses 25 through 34. Now, if you like these video versions of the daily devotionals, please hit the subscribe button and the like button to receive notifications of when they're posted. And also, please feel free to share those with any others that you think might appreciate them. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we've been trying to make more use of electronic resources and the internet to still make connections between us all in the family of God. But when we come out of this and we start coming back into more normal practices, it may be that some of what we've been attempting to do needs to be let go of so that we can put our time and energy back into what we used to do. So a decision will need to be made as to whether these video versions of the daily devotions will continue. So again, let me know if you want them, and we will continue them into the future. And as always, blessings to you and yours from the Ione Community Church.